Hello my dear friends, welcome to Learn SAP-FICO. Friends, today we will continue the same topic, that is FIMM integration. Before starting, I request you all, if you have not subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe my channel and share the videos with your friends. And don't forget to click on the bell icon so that you will get the notification of all my coming videos. So friends, let's start. As you know, we will discussing about P2p cycle. In a previous video, we have discussed till account assignment category and what is the journal entries of in each account assignment categories. Today we are going to discuss about what is the further steps in a P2p cycle. So next is store person will send the invoice copy to FI department. After receipt the goods, the store person will send the invoice copy to the FI department for invoice booking. And invoice verification will be done in the T code MIRO with reference to PO. With reference to PO, the invoice verification will be done in the T code MIRO. And FI department, accounts payable department, and user, accounts payable users will book the vendor invoice with reference to PO in the T code MIRO. Selections in MIRO. What are the selection parameters in Miro? That is, first of all, we will select the PO number, and after selection of PO, all the details regarding vendor, material and taxation details, information, all these details will fetch from the PO. As we select the PO number, all the details will be fetched from the PO. So finance just need to verify all the details, and he required if any changes, any modification is required, so he can change it in the invoice and just save it. So what will be the finance person will do? He will check all the details and just save it. If any changes is required, so he can modify it and then save it. And what is the automatic FI entry get generated? In all the case common, accounting entry will be generated. So what is the automatic FI entry? The entry will be GRIR account debit and your GST receivable account debit. If GST is applicable, then GST receivable account is debit, and TDS payable account is credit if in case of your services and TDS is applicable, then TDS payable account will be credit and your vendor account will be credited. So the vendor account will be credited same as we have selected in the PO. The vendor which we have selected in the PO, that vendor account will be credited. During the invoice, we can have the option if any changes, as I told you earlier also, if FI person wants to change any modification, so FI person have the option to change it at the time of invoice booking in the T code MIRO. So this is the whole process of P2P cycle. Now next step is payment to vendor. How to pay to the vendor? So these are the T codes F-53, F-58 and F110. As we have discussed all these payment T codes in our previous videos. So with reference to PO, with reference to your invoice as per payment terms decided with the vendor. So we can pay to the vendor by these T codes with reference to your invoice. So what are the selection parameters? We need to select vendor code, bank details, amount of payment, invoice of vendor against which we are going to release the payment, and FI entry during payment account. FI entry during payment would be generated. What is the entry will be generated? Here your vendor account will be debited and your bank account is credited. Your vendor account will be debited and your bank account will be credited. To bank. So like this you can pay to the vendor. So friends, this is the whole process of P2p cycle. It is very important for being a FI consultant. You should know the whole process because P2p cycle will be asked in your interview definitely. Any question from the P2p cycle they can ask to you. You don't think you are not a consultant, you are not going for a interview, but this is a part of FI integration also. So you should know all the process with a depth knowledge of each concept. So I have explained in the detail of P2p cycle. So friends, if you like the video, don't forget to share it. Very soon we will come with a next video. Till then, do practice. Goodbye.